Let me pause this for a minute. Give me a minute. I gotta go take the glasses off. Whew! I was not joking about that freaking pollen count. I'll tell you that much. That was a bit brutal. That pollen count's no joke. Whew, I'll be back. I need some hot tea and lemon. Man, I was not joking about that. That pollen count up there was freaking something else. But anyway, we got the info we needed. If you don't know who I am, first things first, my name is Kenneth Berg. The company is ILEG Technology Screens. We had to be out today in the heat to get a 50 lumen pickup. And we got it. We got it. Right now, I'm about to upload to Facebook first, because that's my easier port to upload to, and then we'll pass it over here. Let me see. Let me put in my Wi-Fi and take this out. I'll be back. I gotta go get some hot tea, because, man, I'm so happy. 50 lumen pickup. Man, this is going to be a daytime projection screen. We got our hands on a daytime projection screen. I'll be back. Oh, it is here. Excuse me, guarding this another time to be on my way lacking and dragging. What's up, hamburger head? How dare you call me hamburger head? Oh, it's about the hamburger. No, am I? Yeah, I do have a head. Ha ha ha, touche, touche. That's how Taco talks to me. 14 years, man. 14 years. I think it's 14, could have been a little longer than that. It took to come to a final form in technology. That's a long time. That's a lot of work. That thing pulled at 50 lumens. Before I had to make sure I confirmed 100% I was going to do it again. My goodness. I gotta make some phone calls. We're done. What else are we gonna make? Like, what else gonna make? Only thing we can make is anything off of this. We can't make anything over this. Do you have any idea? If the videos are uploaded, you get a chance to see them. Do you have any idea what this changes at the end of the day? You literally can go outside and watch a movie outside. At 9 o'clock, even 12 o'clock. And 12 o'clock is when the sun peaks the highest. And yeah, I did get jacked up. I got jacked up on every look. I probably think the pollen count was no joke. But it was definitely worth the sacrifice. It's an actual daytime projection screen. Wow. I got a daytime projection screen. An actual, real, functioning daytime projection screen. Not a daytime projection screen at 10,000, 20,000 lumens, some gigantic, massive, humongous projector. We did it at 50 to 300 lumens. See? Every time, Jamie, you make a statement against me, God blesses my hand. Every time you sit there and say that my product is a failure, you're calling God a failure, because that's where our technology comes from. Every time he says something nasty about it, technology jumps. You call my stuff a failure. You call God's blessings a failure. So it seems like he's not a Christian man either. 50 freaking lumens. And then usually, if you have to be like in a gazebo or something like that, I tested on that side. Excellent. Which means even if you're backyard, you're in a gazebo, even if you've got a tent over top of you, it picks up. That's not where you have to be. You can be either way. You can be over here and be over there. I even went to the park and sat down at a bench and watched the girl dance through the screen on the opposite side. At the MMDs, yeah, picked up right now. 50 lumens. Not funny. I'm up front there is office building, t-shirt, cargo, sneakers. I'm out there testing the screen out. Same day as well. Nothing fancy, no fancy watches, no fancy equipment. People look at me sometimes and think that he must be a crazy guy or some crazy homeless guy or whatever. Okay. By the way, so you notice, the homeless out here dressed very well. You couldn't tell. Honestly, you couldn't tell. Jordans, all that stuff. But anyway. Yeah, so, you know, you probably think I'm some kind of nut job, whatever. I don't bother explaining for them. Only ones I talk to are the ones that come over and have a conversation with, they're the only ones. I mean, not the ones that stare and look. Oh. They have no idea who's sitting right in front of them. I'm the guy who's responsible for your technology in Allentown. Engineer your screens, do your bars, your restaurants, your homes, your backyards. It'll be us. But I don't let them know that. They judge me. Teaches me to be humble. I was at the recording. Somebody walked through. Where walked through? Let's see. Looked at me like I had nothing. You have no idea. And be careful how you treat people in the long run. You do. Ooh, that's a good one. Pick it up while I break off some. You never know. You may bump into. That could either make or break your company. Have to be careful how you treat people. I ain't saying that. Just them right back at them the same way. Like, hey. I might be testing. I'll meet these videos. I love it. You put butter out. We got daytime swimming. I can go up there about 100 in spring. I can go up there and set out at 1,000 limits and read. Look at that. That's outside on a park bench. It read right through it. We got people chiming in right now. We got a whole bunch of people chiming in. Trying to figure out when this thing's coming out. It changes everything. It does. The ambient light rejection technology, we surpassed their technology by far. Tailgate parties, you can have them outside. Anything you want with a projector. I'm talking about leveling the playing field. I didn't think we're going to end up in the process of changing it. And that's pretty good. You know, expensive projectors. Dark environments are not even needed anymore. Okay. That's funny. Just imagine if you had a chance to meet the guy who made Coca-Cola. Or the Wright brothers. Imagine how many people walk past those brothers every single day and didn't realize we were going to engineer the flight we have today. The technology we have today. Yeah, for those people sitting up there saying, well, yeah, it's my technology. I'm the only one with a daytime projector screen at that. It operated at 50 lumens to 300. That's mine now. I developed that. Well, God developed the technology, but we're the ones who get the credit for it. We got it first. Every video that I upload timestamps it. There are some people may be really upset by this. I'm African American. This is young. And it's what it is. I've already seen it already. I've seen the people that have racism and projection technology. Why people try to discredit my name? Because I'm black. When all this is done, everything's finished, somebody write a book of my life on this mess. I'm going to put it all in there. Everything. $11.44. Max Sonic projector, 50 lumens. We got it. At 50 lumens. You know how far back I can walk back and still see it? Over 12 feet. I was at the edge of the park and I still could see it. Imagine what's left of 50 lumens when it's hit with direct sunlight. There's nothing left. So the fact that we got something that's reading off that screen, that means picking up something. Whether it's combining the sunlight and I don't know what it's doing together or whatever it's doing, it's reading. And we've done this multiple times, over and over and over again, and it reads every single time. Every single time it reads. The at 50 lumens. Imagine if you go even 1,000 lumens, still gonna be crazy overkill. So, if I can be there with that, imagine on your front lawn under a tree. It'd easily pick up. Everyday projectors won't. That's an ad tech technology. Now it's called sun vision. A sun vision technology is crazy. It can be submerged underwater. Picks up at 50 lumens. Operates outside. Advertising technology does just about everything you can think of. Like the fluxes. That circuit you see on the flux, that's the same thing that came alongside. It did that demonstration. The same thing. We can make them black, we can make them blue, we can make them green. There's the fluorescence coming up. Those things are crazy. Yeah, sky's the limits. Well, I know already that we sell, not having I'm hungry. We sell technology. We have people that go and run and get people to bring them back here to look at what we're showing off. Oh, we know about your activity. Trust me, I told you, I have people online. You know you go back. Go back and get as many as you can. I want them to see what the future looks like. I want to get as many as you can. But we got it. We got the first daytime projection screen to operate at 50 to 300 lumens. We got it. Looks like we're the first ones who got black technology and developed it first. My ceiling is about to change. I told you about the change in ceilings, right? Every time you look at the ceiling changes. This will change into a giant warehouse. We can construct our technology in. And actually now I'll be in my garage looking house. So wooded area. Looking at a beautiful skylight, watching the stars. Well, I'm looking at a prison cell every single day, being here with this technology, the first to have it. From God. What did I say in the middle of that floor, people? I said in the middle of that floor, all these things that you guys claim me to be, may the Lord cast me out and show me for what I am. And what did he do? Bless this way, a technology that ran at 50 lumens outside in the afternoon in direct sunlight. And you dare call my Lord's blessings fake and scams at the end of the day? Yeah. You have no idea what you're doing to yourself. Well, it talks about in the Bible, about your enemies will fall and you will rise. Yeah. Yeah, they're to say my failure. Yeah, all right. Failure. We're crying because we're failing. Yeah, okay. Nice changes. Remember, stuff we can use this stuff, what we can utilize it for. And this is rear projection technology doing this. Outside, when it be sunlight, you automatically convert the rear. Projectors are behind them on the other side watching. So that means that light from the sun has to pass through the screen along with the image at the same time. paperwork to them or lock them. I'm passing out samples to every single company you can get our hands on. I'm one of the best news for Lord. What investors? I don't know. Technology changed, that's my news. I don't know investors doing that. Everybody saw that. The man, remember I said the brightest in is going to be a billionaire. I was like, oh. I didn't see $1 million out of it. It's crazy. I will do it. Well, next month I'm gonna have that big service right there. I'm going everywhere. Only thing I need is that projector over there. That projector is 1600. I think I should be quite fine. All right. We'll upload it. Oh, man. See, one thing, we beat Diamond on so many levels is not even fun. That concept technology you have, it ain't nowhere near close to what we have now. That thing needs 8,000 to fire. $5,300 lumens. I still can't believe that. I had a 5,200 lumen projector about a year ago. Think about a year ago or so. We had a 5,200 lumen projector. They read right through it. And we changed, Lord bless us, changed the ingredients to something else. We had 50 lumens to 300 lumens. I know I'm designing for my backyard out in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of open. I know I'm definitely going to be putting me a cool screen. Oh man, I could do a cool wraparound screen. I could do a gaming simulator outside, or a driving simulator. That'd be cool because I could be outside, have the wind blowing on me while I drive around. That is freaking sick. So I'll upload over to our Facebook channel first, and then after that, I'm going to bring it to YouTube. Yeah, my whatchamacallit is blowing up right now. And that, literally, the woman in the store we were talking to a few minutes ago, I was talking to over at the museum. I had to come back and get permission to do some videos out there. But anyway, she was like, well, that's great, man. That means, you could replace all these TVs. So the TVs they had in there, they were washed out because the sun, they had them turned. Because they're not made like that. They're not too expensive TVs. And those didn't look good. But anyway, he said, wow, we can operate in here. I said, yeah, you can put a big display in here, displaying how chuck wagons work and all that stuff. You can use that stuff in museums. Because you can have this giant screen that light can literally pass right through the thing. And you can basically use cheap projectors to explain the history. That'd be cool to watch. But she said, well, but just like all new technology, it's going to cost a lot of money. That's literally what she said. Which is not going to cost a lot of money. Actually, it's going to be extremely affordable. Can't get people into the future if it costs too much money to have the future. It doesn't work that well. If you make things for the future and they're so expensive that only the very super rich or people in between can only afford them, then what happens to the rest of us? Don't we deserve to have a piece of the future too? So we market the product so everybody can afford it. Oh man, I'm gonna be busy with messages and everything else today. I gotta go to form sites and show these all. Wow, 3 messages on this one. See you later. Taking away my beautiful motorboat. Now, right now, there are people very bitter, very upset. They're bitter and upset because they feel they're waiting for me to fail. It ain't never gonna happen. I serve God. That's the part you don't understand. That's the part you don't seem to going to get to your noggin at the end of the day. I serve God, so I'm not going to fail, ever. I'm always going to be successful in anything that I do, because I put my faith in Him. God does not fail, at all. There's no flaw in God. God does not fail. If you're saying at the end of the day that I'm going to fail, I'm a true good Christian, then what you're saying about my Lord at the end of the day, the very person, being at the end of the day, supreme being at the day, that allows your heart to still continue to pump blood, and allows your brain to still function on a level it functions on right now, because it doesn't have to go that way. That shows you how merciful God is. Even those who basically curse Him, call Him out by name, and curse His blessings, and the ones who serve Him, you still breathe. It don't have to be that way. Lucky is a merciful God. Lucky is a good God. If you were at the end of the day, you would not be breathing right now. You wouldn't be able to stand up. When you spoke your first breath, your face would have met the earth. And how I know how good God is? Because I was that person who defied Him on every level you could possibly think of. Every level you could possibly think of, I denied God. And here I am today. So that's how I know He has mercy. He didn't have to get a long time ago. Plenty of opportunities. Like 40. It's doing about a minute. I'm dropping about a minute. Okay. My company is ILEG, Technology Dreams. We're doing a reading out in the park, right on top of a table. We're using our Sonic projector. They're roughly probably around 12 o'clock right now. It's nice and sunny outside, and you have light, and we're able to pick up with no problem whatsoever. So you can see the technology is working quite nicely. We had it over the park, we had it on the other side of the technology is still only 15% completed. So for those people at the end of the day talking, oh, it's 15% completed. It's not fully done yet. It's not the vision I see in my head that the Lord showed me what that's going to look like. 50%. This is going to be insane. Do you ever have any idea how we have to show this thing off when we go to a showroom? We can't be inside with this because it would cheat it. We have to be outside. in the parking lot to show the thing off. You know what that's going to do to the other screens? They're not going to be anywhere near that thing. How are you going to talk about the best ambient light rejection technology and you got a screen out in the parking lot and direct sunlight firing up on projectors that are really cheap at that? So that means technically we literally can't be in a showroom with another screen because we would overshadow it easily. And they look like that outside. Can you imagine what you think? Well, you've seen one inside on a $16.25 projector. Those things look incredible. So how are you going to be to compete with something like that? I'm talking about the big companies at the end of the day. So they're going to make it so that we don't sit in the same booth they do. They're going to probably put us in another section, and they're going to be in another section. Because that's the only way it's going to work. They can't sell their technology. They're going to be in there talking about leak screen. They're talking about we got the most highest gain on the face of the planet, blah, 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 blah. We got a screen outside generating. Or what about Mr. Bird's screen? He has a screen out there called Sun Vision, you know, transparent screen. They're out there in the parking lot firing up in direct sunlight. Can't say it's fake. Can't say it's not real. It's right out there. Everybody's looking at it. Looks like a lot of companies are going to start opening up their wallet for Mr. Bird to see whether or not they can buy that technology and take it off my hands. And I'm here to tell you, no, that's not going to happen because it's not for sale. Because you'll take it, you'll charge a ton of money for it, and then the everyday Joe can't have it. Exactly what they're going to do with it. Okay. I don't understand people. I had to see a couple of them sent me some message to my, hey, you know, I just saw you and I just wanted to talk to someone. Go outside. Ugh. Plenty of people out there you can talk to. Outside. That way you can see them right up front. You know exactly what you're getting yourself into. And I mean some lunatic or psychopath. Oh, God, I don't understand the concept of human beings sometimes. I really don't. It baffles me sometimes. I'm not saying everybody, but there's just some people out there. You just got to scratch your head and go, what the freak is wrong with you? What a dangerous thing you can do. I think the guy comes on, he tells these stories about, you know, people who actually a lot of stories are all real, but, and he goes, until I don't understand. Right? You would have never even gotten that far if you learned to just nip things in the butt. Yeah, man. The craziest thing I ever heard in my entire... No, I heard crazier from him, but that was crazy. The woman started some channel. Some guy liked it. He became obsessed with it. Found out it had some kind of little, what do you call it? Like a little chat room for other people to play the same game, whatever you want to call it. And now he joins that. Becomes obsessed with the author. Contacts her all the time. Yeah, we go through that right now. Contacts her all the time. Freaking sending her messages and pictures and all this crazy stuff. She has a boyfriend, mind you, at the end of the day. Both of them started co-founders of the business. They live in, he lives in Germany, they live in England. This guy drives all the way out there, because now he's just bugging her to the point where she don't even block him, because she wanted to be rude. I blocked that joker a long time ago, had a private investigator out there, tracked down exactly where he lived at. We definitely had that sucker in court in no time at all. No. People play with that kind of stuff. You can be playing with people like that at the end of the day. You got to nip that stuff in the butt. Don't play with people like that. But anyway, long story short, that joker took a plane and flew down there and was knocking on their door. They was out doing something, bumped in to see this guy knocking on their door. This is the part I don't understand. So this happened for real. So this guy's knocking on their door. They walk over to him, have a conversation. They don't call the police, nothing. Have a conversation with him and invite him inside. Thinking that, you know, he may have some mental problems. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Have somebody knocking on my door with some mental problems and invite you inside. Invite you inside is not going to happen. A flashing trough with lights on the top, making a screeching sound as it rolls down the street, that's more like what's going to happen. Other than that, No, we are not doing some, oh, let me come on inside, so and so and so. No, because if you took the time to travel all the way down there into Germany and they're over in England to knock on your door to come see you, this is a person that's very dangerous. This is a person you have to nip this nonsense in the butt. Long story short, he killed her husband or boyfriend or whatever. He killed him. Came there enraged and stabbed him to death. Killed him. Would have never ever got to that point. The minute you had a problem, you should have basically went down and got a license to carry. Something. At the end of the day, self-defense class, something. But they entertained it. That's how it went that far. And you invite this guy over inside your house, and then y'all, I don't know, like they fight him over. Yeah, come on, y'all entertaining madness at the end of the day. No, you nip that stuff in the butt. I don't bother with that nonsense. That's the craziest thing of my entire life. There's some people, you take the wrong road and you step on their property, you're going to hear firecrackers. Other than that, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. I knew that was coming. I knew someone was going to be murdered in that thing at the end of the day. See him knock on the door, let's invite him inside. Let's talk with him. I gave you the option to leave, and then after that, red truck and flashing lights. And that's what would have happened from there. Because right now, at that particular point now, you were a threat to me or anybody around me, and I'm going to diffuse the situation as fast as I possibly can. Like anybody else would. That's what the problem they had with that guy called, he was a nice guy. I like the YouTuber too. He's pretty good. The guy called Boogie something, I forgot his name, whatever his name was. But anyway, he's a good, I had to watch him all the time for his video game content. It's pretty good. Yeah, same problem. Somebody was stalking him and came out to his house. Big mistake he made. He fired a round in the air. You're not licensed to carry. Even if you're licensed to carry, you still can't fire a round in the air. That's against the law. Bullets got to come down somewhere. Over here in Philadelphia, you do that, you're going to jail automatically because something happened at a parade a long time ago and people fired off guns and when those bullets came down and killed a kid. And they were to trace it back where it came from. So, stupid thing to do. But anyway, yeah, somebody came out to his house and they got into this huge argument. He went back in and got a gun and fired off a round. Guess what? Went to jail. Even if you're licensed to carry, you still can't do that. Even if you're licensed to carry, you can't go out and get an argument with somebody, pull your gun out and flash it. That'll get you locked up. Can't do that. It's a threat. Unless you feel that your life is in extreme danger, or someone has a firearm and they did pull their gun, then you're right. You do what you got to do. But still, it depends on where you're at when it happens, too, on top of that. Number of situations, it gets hairy. This is why I carry non-lethals in no situation. Well, I can't hit somebody and hurt them, but still. I carry the non-lethals instead. But still. That's crazy, man. I was like, y'all crazy. Invite somebody inside after they freaking come down to your house? Oh, heck no. I'm a Christian at the end of the day, but I don't play those games with you at the end of the day. I mean, they're just walking up to me and saying, hey, Mr. Bird, so-and-so and so. That's an easy way to get hurt. Stay your distance away from me. I'll stay away from you. That's how it works at the end of the day. That's why when I have people come down to the house, they call before they walk into that driveway. Hey, Mr. Bird, it's so-and-so and so. I come out and see you. Hey, how you doing? So-and-so and so. Invite you in. Fear anybody coming into the house? No. At all, period. Not one bit. If you knew exactly how I was trained, you trust me, I'd just keep that a secret. I ain't no Bruce Lee or nothing at the end of the day, but trust me, I was trained as somebody really, really brutal and very, very interesting. I'm going to track that family down too. I got to figure out exactly where they're all at, because I haven't talked to them in years. I don't even know where to begin at, to tell you the truth. I'm going to have to get an investigator. I'm going to try to find some of them at least. I had strong ties to their families. I'm going to reach out to them and see how they're doing. I wonder if I can track down any of these old students. That's another thing too, trying to track down these students too. Those are all grandmasters, every single one of them. gotta track some of them down. I'm not going to find one. There's one over in Jersey somewhere. I gotta figure out where he's at. I'll get around to that probably like in the end of the year. Alright, what do we got going on here? This one's down, this one's finished. Reminisce on memories. Life is like it used to be a dream. Do, do, do. By the way, you would have to know me by my other name. So, you know out here, I'm not called by Kenneth, right? There's something else they call me by. Now, I told you I got 5 first names. Did you know that? Actually, 4 first names was actually using the other name. But I got 5 of them. I use one for business. But I use certain ones for certain things. But it allows me to identify. Like in my neighborhood, if you call me by a certain name, I know you know my family. Because only people would know that name is you would have to be at a family reunion. Someone had to say that my family members don't even call me that name when I'm around other people. They call me something else. But if you were at a family reunion, they'd mention my name, that other name. And people are like, what? That's your name? Like, that's my name. So like, people would know that, the people that basically have been to a family reunion. That's the only way. You'd have to know my people to know that one. So, really? 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 1120. We're 1120 outside. Maxsonic projector, 50 lumens. Right with the sun. ILEG Vision Tech. And getting some more readings. So if I'm sitting over in the shade, I should be able to pick up with no problem whatsoever. So first things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is ILEG Technology Screens and Fusion Light Energy. We're testing screens at 50 lumens and 300 lumens outside. Got a nice little area over here. We can do a little testing real quick just to see how it's going to pick up at 50 lumens. This allows screens to be able to operate outside at around 11, 12, 8. Yeah, so if you're in your gazebo, you can have another screen set up. Wouldn't make a difference. It's like a fill pool. So we're going to have some fun with the big one. As soon as the pollen count drops a little bit out there, but I was like, good gracious. I didn't feel that first, and my chest started tightening up. I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely going to be a circus ride today. A circus ride, Taco. An absolute circus ride. Drill knee slapper. Drill knee slapper. Tell you one thing. I'm going to get myself a little super crazy kick behind VR system. Because I like VR. I do. It allows me to relax. I love VR. Can't spend a lot of time in it if I get headaches. But I got a certain amount of time I can be in there. But man, I can go anywhere I want to go in that baby at the end of the day. I freaking love it. Oh wait, this one's loading up. Howdy people, let's get funky. Now I gotta upload all these videos, upload them over here, because right now they're hitting Facebook right now. Upload them here, upload it to my other Facebook pages, forum sites, my forum site, over on Facebook, and definitely website. So I'm getting pretty busy, including the videos I shot already for the promos for the website already. I had to get up and do those. So we're going out tonight. I want to be out tonight to play around with that other projector, my 2500, my 25% projector, and I guess I'm gonna go up with one of the, because not a lot of wind outside right now. I'm gonna take the portable with me. That portable screen's kind of light. I don't like to blow. I need to know where it lays against the wall. I need it up against the wall. So that might be better when I bring the buddy system out, the buddy power station. So I need something that I can run that's a little bit bigger outside. Wait a minute, didn't we do one of these? How many screens did we do? We did 2 of those, right? Didn't we get another one like that? I suppose we got another one like that. And then we talk about saying, yeah, we got another one like that. I don't have another one. I have another one. Let's see. have one. Oh man, really, Bird? I knew I had one of these things already done and painted up. Just begun, and now I've gone and thrown it all away. We have one. We have a surface we can take outside on a bigger surface. Oh my goodness, we have so much fun. Around, Taco. Heavens to Murgatroyd, Taco. Heavens to Murgatroyd. Heavens to Murgatroyd. That's my favorite line now. It's Heavens to Murgatroyd. Heavens to Murgatroyd. Heavens to Murgatroyd. You know that is. That's Pussycat. Pussycat. I think it's Pussycat. That's what it is. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. We got it, baby. We got it. So we're going to send samples to Apple, Foot Locker, all those big companies to show the technology they can advertise inside and out. So they can have their advertisement outside. They can have it inside. It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference. No expensive LED TVs, none of that stuff at the end of the day. We all have technology. Well, actually, not Sun Vision. Sun Vision technology. Sun Vision transparent screens. Wherever AI pop up on the screen like, hello, welcome to Sun Vision. Yes, this is a technology founded by Kenneth Berg. Ah, yes. At the bottom it says, powered by God's technology. All glory goes to God. Man, this is going to be sick. If this buddy's going to show me, well, he's going to do it. I don't know much about it, but he's going to put the sensors in the screen so you can drag and drop stuff across the screen. Because we want these screens to be smart screens. Taco, we had a very productive, well, we're not even done yet, to tell you the truth. Let's see, roughly it's around, what time we got? It's around 12:46. Man, imagine being outside at 12:46 and doing demonstrations out in the sun. That's crazy. I need to get to the beach too. A buddy of mine's going to drive me to the beach. We got to do a demonstration out there. Out on the beach. Oh man, that'd be hot, man. Out on the beach, we can have a close one. The water splashes up against it. I can be on the other side. I got to get in the water though. Oh, I'll deal with it. Got to be in a lot of places I don't want to be at. So that'll be cool to watch. Alright, that's uploaded. That's good to go. Okay, we're at time here. 11:17. Max Sonic. It's doing projector. Okay. That's our pickup. So you can see we're picking up the logo with no problem. And it's reading with no problem at all. So first things first, my name is Kenneth Berg. My company is ILEG Technology Screens. And this is our new Sun Vision transparent screens. Okay, we're in another section of the park. First things first, my name is Kenneth Berg. My company is ILEG Technology Screens. We're testing our ILEG. So they can take and put a screen right there in that part, right there, and hit it with the projector and it'll read it. Yep. There's a lot of your time like fast. I gotta go pick up a RetroPie, so I got the plug and play. So I'm gonna have my GTA custom built PC with the screen on the side, a micro one I can carry around in a suitcase or carry around on the handle. I'm gonna play my GTA outside. Can you imagine that thing at nighttime? Whew. Definitely have to do a nighttime one. You definitely do a nighttime one. Okay, people. Man, I am so freaking happy right now. You have no idea how happy I am. We got the Flex coming out for gaming screens and all that other cool stuff that's going to be cool. Tabletop technology coming out. The pods, which would be fantastic for working. Got the pods done. We've got a flexible screen coming out that allows you to curve it or leave it flat. It has a memory system in it. Just can't wait for those to come out. So we got a whole lot of stuff we're going to be working on. The micro mesh, we got a clear micro mesh that's used for golf simulators that we're designing that basically can absorb sunlight. So you can go out there and play, and you're actually out in the sun with the simulator without worrying about your screen watching or fading, because most of those things are white and they don't pick up color correctly. So greens are going to look greens, reds are going to look red, everything will look absolutely amazing. If you're in advertising, you want to bring your items to life. We did the flaming hot chips, the flame behind it, the water and beer and whatever we had, made it snow, made it frost, and do all that. We were looking at advertising projection boxes. So, got the YouTubers saying that we're liars, right? That's what he stated, that we tell nothing but lies. Interesting. Oh well, that's gonna cost him. But anyway, either way, we can back everything up. That would make us a liar. At least we had to back up our own products. You know, people, when they send me back ship backs, you know what that is, right? They ship me back my own paint, you know that, right? So when the product gets here, we do the same thing we do in all our products, and they all test. Every ship back that came back did exactly what it was designed to do. So how can you do a ship back if you won't accept the very product, which is yours? And it's a part of the process of a ship back. Not curse word, ship back as in S-H-I-P. But anyway, I know it sounds like weird. It sounds weird to myself. So how are you going to request a ship back? It wouldn't work. You would deny your own product. Oh, that's not a line right there. But I bought it from you. There you go. And how would that even work? So when we do ship back policies, you're shipping back our paint. We know our own stuff at the day. We tested it. That's how we know it's our stuff. But if anything's faulty with it, we can figure it out right there from the door, because we can troubleshoot our own stuff because we tested it. I don't even know how that would even work, how you would even troubleshoot that. Where do you even start? Yeah. Well, he's crying. No, forget it. I ain't got time to talk about this guy. This guy got nothing better to do with his life. You got to look at it that way. I was seeing it to a point where, all right, maybe could give us some challenge, but then after a while, I just started getting downright sad. When it gets to the point where it's that sad, even just to mention his name around our technology taints our stuff. He's just bad news all the time. He's like a virus. He's actually a virus. Anything he touches just decays right from the door. If that's the case, buy the screen paint. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't. Website shut down. Jeez. Well, I'm going to advertise my videos everywhere like I always do, because that's what we do. And I'm going to enjoy, we do got a bigger screen too. I'm taking that outside, because that has a technology on it for the cinematic. Definitely want to get a bigger screen. Watch the movies off that outside. Definitely don't. Well, we shouldn't have videos on anything today. Oh, we did. We were outside. I forgot about that. We were outside today. Here we go. All right. Videos will pop up. You know what I mean? For those of you that accept and will enjoy the future that we are trying to pay for you, so that way you don't have to spend money for expensive projectors, hope you enjoy the technology. For those who don't like it and can't stand it, then guess what? You deal with your dark dwelling environments, overpriced, expensive projectors, nightmare of calibrating, colors come out incorrectly, and can't pull a contrast level if your life freaking depends on it. Enjoy that nonsense. Welcome, you'll stay in the past. We're in the future. Gee, Louise. If that's the case, might just get rid of the projector, get a 35mm, and go and get 1.1 aspect ratio for your screen, and just you're going to be in the dark anyway. What's the point? Get yourself a slideshow. Get one of them slideshows they put in, because you're going to be in the dark anyway. What's the point if you have a name brand projector at the end of the day, or buy an don't even buy an ambient projection screen. Just don't. That's a waste altogether. It's a waste. Matter of fact, how about this? Do you want a bigger favor? Take the money you were going to spend on that stuff and just set it on fire, because that's pretty much where it's going anyway. It's worthless. Your setup is worthless. We can now come out and say that our stuff is more powerful than, okay, for those of you have ambient rejection companies, our stuff is more powerful than yours. And that's what I'm going to label each one of these videos as. More powerful than ambient light projection. The technology game that challenges ambient light projection. Jeez. I'm going to go to all the forum sites involving ambient light projection technology. Like, my Lord, they are upon us. What should we do? Surrender. What do you do? Surrender. Lay down your arms and surrender. We have arrived. There's no point. 50 lumens. That's a 50 lumen pickup in the daytime. In the day, at 12 o'clock, where sunlight is at its peak. There's a reason for everything. There's a reason why it took me ever to get that thing set up. It brought me outside right around in an hour where sunlight is at its worst at 12 o'clock. Ah, I'm so happy. So happy. So happy. Alright, did we get to this uploaded? Oh, we gotta put the next in, bro. We gotta get this done. We got things to do. Taco, we got 50 lumens. 50 lumens. That means if I'm in the shade, it's going to be an easy pickup for us because it picked up in the shade without problem. And in direct sunlight, it red. Red! Well, that's an interesting theory. How come you never built that before? Oh, that would have been... See, if I did it that way, that would have been much easier. Wow. We gotta build one. That's a fantastic way to display the technology. Well, I gotta take one of those things with me anyway, but still. That would have been an easy way of doing it. Do that display, we could have built a display box, easy. Alright, too late. We're done. We're taking things apart in here, so there's no point, but that would have been a fantastic. We do it for the next one. We do it for the next one. Definitely do it for the next one. Yep. We have final form of our technology. The next stage is to see what iTech can do. What can we change it to? What can we use it? What can we utilize it for? There's just so many things we can do with it. What are we going to do with it? We don't even know. All right. If I get too happy on here, people get angry. They get too happy. If I get too happy, I'm like, oh my God, it's just showing off now. Really? Did you take 14 years of your life and put it into building different types of technology? All the hours and hours of testing and the hard work it took to get here? We didn't do any of that at all, period. And what you complain about my success at the end of the day? I know you're naysayers. I just said something that just popped in. We just pinged you just now. Hello, gentlemen. How are you doing today? We just got pinged coming in. Anyway, so with that being said, are you jelly? I know you are. You are, aren't you? You see that technology pickup? Did you see it? It's incredible, isn't it? That thing is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to be super rich. Super rich. Do you have any idea the people that want to tie onto that thing? A 50 lumen pickup outside? Allentown is going to be the only, well, not till we get to other cities, but right now the stuff we're going to be developing is for Allentown. Got any idea how much money it's going to bring in for my payload in the day? I can charter a private jet for a month. I can charter a jet. Oh, you know what? I'm not even going to. I got people to feed at the end of the day. I got people to take care of. Ain't about that at the end of the day. We ain't about flossing at the end of the day. Just know that my product is better than yours. Always remember that. And some talk about the naysayers that talked all that trash. You are so lucky that you close your website down. And the other one who has the website open, anyone who gets, when we get ready to launch this thing, I'm going to put a bounty on your website. Anyone who gets me that product. And mind you, people on YouTube, you might not side with me. It doesn't make a difference. I got people everywhere. I can go to any forum site and say, I'll get that to you for free. Get me that product. On the table. It's going to be a challenge for you. You know why? Because if you mention my name, you're not getting it. You can't sell it. It doesn't work. You can't bring that stuff to us. Imagine if we take that stuff out there and put on a 50 lumen outside, see how it works. It's not going to work out there. So he doesn't want that embarrassment. He's already embarrassed enough. He's not going to sell to you. But that's the challenge. You get one of those beautiful screens over there. And it's not for you haters. You haters don't get anything from us. Don't even try. But for anybody else, we'll put that bounty on every single website. For anyone who gets us that paint, gets one of those screens for free. So he's going to shut down this website to deny all of you, or you're just going to remove every single state till there's nothing left. There's already 10 missing already. Okay, Mr. Bird. How you feeling? Feeling great? Because then you're going to make it jacked up. I'll let you talk there for a second. Oh, man. Oh, all right. I got to go. I got stuff to talk about. I got stuff to get on here and have some fun. Yeah! 50 lumens, baby! Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. I'm so happy right now. I am so happy. Oh, oh, down, boom, boom, dun, 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 dun. Man, we're going to have a ball this summer. Oh, we're going to have a ball this summer. All right, people. Got to go. God bless.